Hi everyone, I have seen so many people talking about blind burrows and how it is a good experience to farm that I decided to try it out. I run blind burrows multiple times and I'm gonna show you how much experience in average I got and also how much gold I got, and I will compare it to probably still the best dungeon to farm experience, which is Baldur's Cave. Blind Burrows is located east of Zarvinset, and there's actually two waypoints that you can pick to go to Blind Burrows. Now, before showing you the footage, I want to give you a tip on pathing in Blind Burrows, because this dungeon has some variations. Here you can see three variations of the dungeon. The dungeon is very short. The objective in the first part is just to kill 3 elites that you can see marked with skulls. So what I would recommend is just to go through the outer edges of the dungeon. In that way, you are going to find the rooms with elites you have to kill very easily. And also, if there's a dungeon event that spawns, it's gonna be just another room like the ones where the elites are. Now, there's sometimes, like you can see in the third variation, let's say you took the path to the right and then to the bottom. You could find a path that leads to the second part of the dungeon very close to the entrance, and what that means is that you're probably gonna need to go back there once you kill the last elite. That's probably gonna be on the opposite side of the map, but that's fine because as you can see, I marked a spot with a circle, and that means that you're probably gonna find a pack of monsters right there, and that's gonna make the extra travel time a little bit less bad. Also, the stats that I'm gonna show you, consider that you're gonna get into these situations multiple times. Now I'm gonna show you footage of the run, and while it's playing I'm gonna show you the stats that I got from running this dungeon multiple times. Now, the average experience per run that I got was 789,000. Sometimes I got more than that. I had a run where I got 982,000 experience, but that run took me a little bit more of time. The average gold per run was around 778,000. I got one run where I got 859,000. Now, this gold amount is after selling everything I looted. And the average clear time was 5 minutes and 33 seconds. But my best clear time was 4 minutes and 49 seconds. So I can say that if you have better gear than I do, and probably if you are running a build that clears pack of enemies much faster, your clear time would probably be closer to 5 minutes or even lower. Now, the average amount of ancestral rares that I got was 11 per run, and the amount of legendaries that I got was 1 to 2 per run. Now let's compare it to the Baldur's Cave stats that I had. Baldur's Cave gives 635,000 experience per run, which is less than a run of Blind Burrows, but it takes also way less time, only 4 minutes. And the gold per run in Baldur's Cave, it's around 1 million, and you could get even more gold than that sometimes in an Baldur's Cave run. The experience per minute in Blind Burrows is 142,000, and experience per minute in Baldur's Cave is 158,000. So Blind Burrows compared to Baldur's Cave in terms of experience, it's not so bad. It's a good second option. But when it comes to gold per run or the amount of items that you're gonna get, it's not great. So if you're looking for another option to farm just experience, you don't care too much about the loot, then Blind Burrows is a good dungeon. Now, I want to point out one thing. You can find nightmare sigils of Blind Burrows, which means with the nightmare dungeon reset strat, you could farm Blind Burrows and get 30% extra experience if the monsters in the nightmare dungeon are 3 levels above you. So, in a nightmare dungeon like that, you could get up to 1 million per run in average. And as some of you may know, the loot is a little bit better in Nightmare Dungeons too. The downside is that the clear time is probably gonna be a little bit higher in the Nightmare version of this dungeon, but not by that much. And if you have good gear, there probably won't be so much of a difference. So that's it. Blind Burrows is a very good second option for farming experience, if you're looking to get those Paragon points really quick. If you found this video somewhat helpful or interesting, leave a like, that will help me a lot. And if you want to see more of my content, consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Later.